You are not the mistakes that you made yesterday's or the bad choices you made years ago, or even a result of the life you've had up until this point. The first step into sobriety and freedom is true awareness. Aware that you can literally today begin a new life by simply becoming aware of the things that are real and the things that have just at this point been a constant repetition of the day before because of the program that you were raised with, because of the mistakes that you've made that haunt you, because of the habits that you've created. But the moment you're able to finally say, okay, you know what, up until this point, I was a loser, I was a drunk, I was a bad father, I was a bad husband, I was a bad son. But today, I realize that I do have the ability to change all that. I can't fix everything right away, but I can change the direction that my life is going to take starting from now. And when you understand that our Savior Jesus Christ said in the Bible that the true Christ, true awareness is the ability to die every day and be reborn, then you can begin to understand that even though every day may seem like it's just one long, bad, dragged out nightmare, the truth is everything up until this point has happened for a reason. And now, by simply becoming aware, you can start to eliminate and cut out the things that don't serve you, starting with alcohol. Because when you start to really kind of put things in perspective and say, okay, I want to get better. I want to be there for my kids. I want to be there for my wife. I want to be there for my husband. I want to be a better son or daughter. And the one thing that's preventing me from doing that, I'm doing it to myself. And the fact that you think that you have no power over it is not true. This is where awareness comes into. That it really is just a matter of you taking control of your brain the moment that thought comes into your head, and understanding that usually when these cravings come in, it's not because that's what you were made for or because you have no hope, but simply because there are things in your life that are going to trigger these reactions. There are decisions or thoughts that you make on a daily basis that take you right into that same path that you've been taking for such a long time. But the moment you're able to step back and become aware and say, whoa, hold on. Why do I want to go drink right now? Oh, it's because I know I'm going to be late on my bills. It's because I'm having problems at work. It's because I'm having problems at home. I'm having financial issues. So you say, okay, let me step back and understand, how is alcohol going to help me in this situation? And realize that it's not, all it's doing is having you delay the reality of having to either take care of the problems that you have head on, or continue to ignore them until they grow so out of control that they consume you. This is where prayer and meditation come into play and become a new habit in your life. When you're able to sit still without alcohol in your system and understand that your feelings, you have every right to feel them. However, the actions that you take from now on, that you're able to take full responsibility for them by being aware of why you feel the way you do and do the things you did, and say no more, and say through the power of God, of Him there with you, like Mickey and Rocky, to tell you, get up, get your ass up and let's go, because He wants the best for you. To have that sense of awareness is where everything starts. And to be aware of the things you say is one of the most powerful changes you can make in your life. The moment you're able to step in to a room and no longer talk down about yourself. When you're able to look yourself in the mirror and not beat yourself up, and instead love yourself and tell yourself, you're gonna do this. You're gonna see this one out, or you're gonna die trying. You'll quickly realize that awareness really becomes more of a superpower, because you start becoming aware of people around you, of environment around you that won't serve you anymore. That even people you love, you can no longer have around you, because you know that keeping certain relationships are going to lead you right back to where you started. Hanging out at bars till 2 a.m., going out on benders. So I tell you now, the first and one of the most important steps in changing your life is starting to gain a sense of true awareness of your thoughts, of your words, of your actions, and everything around you. And when you stop caring about things that usually would have bothered you, about what people have said about you, about what people say behind your back, about not wanting to upset people, wanting to be a people pleaser, wanting to always say yes, and understanding that starting today, you only do things that are going to push you forward, not backwards. And if that results in people disappearing from your life, then so be it. God will put the right people in your life that will lift you up.